Good morning. Welcome to today's session. That's better. Good. Hope you're all well. And we've got some comments today. So who we've got? Kim's on. It is a bit chilly today. Oh, Victoria. Good morning. Steph and Lucy. Excellent. So we're going to. I'm going to take this off actually, because I know I'm going to get warm. We're going to start by doing a 10-minute standing Pilates session for lockdown. So. Find your neutral for me. Let's see if we get a few more people on. So if you've not come before, you've not been before, and you're a beginner, do head over to the beginners playlist afterwards. You should be fine with this session. It's a standing session. And if you really enjoy it afterwards, make sure you like and subscribe. Brilliant. Okay. So we're going to stand because why not? And actually we can do a lot of stuff standing and don't have to have too much space. So we are going to make sure that we stand with our feet hip width apart. We've got our weight between our big toe, our little toe, and our heels. So the weight is evenly through our feet, and we can push down through our feet. And then I want you to find that neutral. So everyone's different. So everyone's got different mobility in their pelvis or in this area. So I just want you to tuck the tailbone under so it's heading straight to the floor. That hopefully will get your glutes to work and start you thinking about engaging that core. And that is really, really important, especially for what we're about to do. So let's just stand nice and tall. Let's just think nice and tall. So push the weight down through those feet that are evenly weighted and lengthen through that spine. Lower those armpits for me and just think really tall. Now, as you do this, you'll probably start to feel your glutes tightening up a bit more. And you start to feel this length going through here. That's fab. Good. So we're going to roll the shoulders to start with. Nice big movements. And we're just going to roll backwards to just open up that chest. Lovely. Good. Keep that going. Just get some really nice movements through your shoulders. And again. Lovely. Good. From there, I want you to take your shoulders up to your ears. And if you've joined me before, you know what I'm about to say. Lower your armpits. So lower the armpits, and as you do that, hopefully you feel the muscles in your back, pulling those shoulder blades down, and that you feel yourself lengthening through the spine. So let's breathe in, and breathe out, and really lengthen. And again, you've got the weight evenly through those feet, and take it up. Good. So it just should feel really nice. So you're really lengthening through that spine. And even when you're lying down, this is the feeling you should be you should feel to just really lengthen. And we don't do enough. Good. Okay. From there, we're just going to take the arms out in front and we're going to lift one heel and then the other and lower. So we're like walking through. I want you to try and keep the arms in front. I want you to try and keep this pelvis fairly straight, facing forwards. So the movement is happening through these feet, through the legs. Okay. So take the arms out, lower those armpits and just walk it through. So we're just trying to warm up the lower body. But still think really nice and tall. And just start to pull that pubic bone towards the belly button as you do it. Good. Let's do a few more. So breathing in, breathe out. Focus on that breathing. And challenge yourself. Try and go a little bit higher up onto those toes if you can. Really work it through. Imagine you're in the gym with one of those stepper machines. See, you could do this. Who needs a machine? Good. And let's relax that down. Brilliant. Okay, from here, we're going to take it into a roll down. So we're just going to mobilize that spine a little bit. So stand nice and tall, take your chin towards your chest, let your arms hang, let your head hang. So this is where it's going to start the movement from, the head. So keep the weight evenly balanced through those feet, pull up through that center and lower yourself down, breathing out. Now I quite like you to keep your legs as straight as you can. Try not to push your bottom back and work through that center. So go to where you can. Good. When you get there, pull out through that center a little bit more as you start to stack that spine back up. Squeeze your glutes as soon as you can, stacking that spine up. The head is the last thing to come up, and we're going to stand nice and tall, lowering those armpits. And again, breathing out as you roll down, chin to chest. Good. Let the head hang, let the arms hang. And I just want you to keep the legs straight for the moment, just because it gives you a nice stretch. I know they're not particularly straight there. Good. And then come back up. Squeezing the glutes, pulling up through that center. And we'll do one more. Good. It's quite nice just to slow down for a little bit and just focus on what we're doing with our body. And hopefully each time you're getting a little bit lower. Yay! Good. And then draw up through that center, squeezing those glutes, stacking that spine, standing nice and tall, and lowering those armpits. And really think about lengthening as you do it. So this time you're going to take your arms above your head and you're going to roll down from here. So we're going to again make sure you're in neutral, draw up through that center, and it's like you're going to do a dive. So rolling down and then come back up. So get those glutes working, that center working, and start slowly to bring those arms up. Good, and really reach to the ceiling, but keep that rib cage connected. And again, we'll do one more. Good. Rolling down. I lied, we're going to do one more after this. So hopefully you'll get a little bit further now. Almost keep those arms by the ears, so they're attached to the ears. Good. And one more. I just feel like I'm about to dive into a swimming pool. I wish. Good. Drawing up through that center, don't forget to breathe. Good. And then bring the arms behind the head. Lower those armpits for me, and again, get that weight evenly through the feet. And I want you to keep the weight evenly through the feet as we twist. So try and keep those arms as wide as you can, and we're going to take it round to the side. Feet facing forwards, breathing out. Now try not to push your head forward, so push your head back into your hands as you do this. So again, you're still upright, your eyes are looking straight ahead, and you're going to breathe out as you twist. Good. Breathe in as you come back. And again, you might find this easier one side than the other. Lovely. Let's do one more each side. Focus on that breathing and that movement. In breath as you come back. Take it the other way. Good. Okay. Stay here if you can. Lower those armpits. And again, lengthen through that spine. So we're going to take it over to the side. Now, it's really important to push your head back. Keep looking ahead. So we're going to breathe out, and it's the elbow heading to the floor. Come back. We're going to go to the same side. So again, don't let this leg come off. So try and push that leg into the floor so that you really increase that stretch. Good. And again, lower those armpits each time. We're doing one more this side. Breathing out. Oh, I can really feel that, which is nice. And we're going to go the other side. So again, push the head back because your tendency is to come forward, she says, and take it the other way. So keep looking ahead, lower that elbow towards the floor, and again, keep the opposite leg pushed into the floor so you increase that stretch. Now you might not be able to go as far this side, or it might be easier. Breathe out as you do so. It's very easy to hold your breath. One more. And see if you can go that little bit further. Good. Oh, well done. Brilliant. Okay, excellent. From there, we are going to do the 100. But we're going to do it standing. So I want you to stand nice and tall. I want you to take your hands out so your palms are facing back. And I want you to just flap. So we start to get that movement going. So we're going to breathe in for 5. And then as we breathe out, we're going to curl slightly. So we're going to take it into this position for another 5, and then stand up tall for 5. So keep thinking, and so you've got to work that center, standing out nice and tall. So you can curl up a little bit more if you want to, really engage through that center. Don't look at my counting because I'm not counting. And again, so we're taking it down. Good, standing tall. And again, make sure the weight's evenly through these feet, between your big toe, your little toe, and your heels. Coming up. And when you come up, think about that posture. So pulling back and up. And we're going to do one more. So we're trying to get that nice curve, and then stand nice and tall. Well done. Brilliant. Okay. From there, I would like us to take one leg up in the air and take our arms up in the air. So this is where the balance starts to come in. So we're going to take this leg up, we're going to lower it, and we're going to take the other up. Now try not to as I can see myself doing, sway too much. So try and work that center so that you keep yourself fairly still as you do. Bringing the leg up and lowering. So if you're in front of a mirror or something, it's actually quite nice to do. Just realised why it looks so dark, so I've got to turn my lights on. Here we go. So I want you to hold it here for me, and I want you to take that leg to the floor and back up. And we'll do that 3 times. So again, the leg you're standing on is doing the work. And then relax that down. Good. Keep the arms up there if you can, really lengthen. Get the weight onto this, engage this center, bring this leg up. It doesn't matter if you sway over, but try and keep it there once you've done. And take it up and down. Brilliant. Good. And relax. Bring those arms down. Well done. Take one foot in front, take one foot behind. Engage that center, make sure you're in neutral, and you're just going to raise that back leg. So get that glute working. So if this is too much, or if this is sort of the easier version, you need to hold on, you can do. If you want to make it a little bit harder, tilt from the hips, and we'll take it up and down. So you've got a bigger range of movement. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. If like me, you're doing it on the mat, it's quite hard. Okay, change sides. So you can engage that center. You can just lift and lower from here. So make sure that the leg's nice and straight and you're working through that glute. But you can come here, taking it up and down. Woo. Good. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Losing it. Good. And relax. Well done. Okay, last one. So let's bend those legs. Push that bottom out. Flatten that back for me. Take the hands onto the fleshy part of your thighs. Lengthen through the spine, lower those armpits. So we're taking it into a cat stretch. So we're going to tuck the tailbone under, let the forehead come towards your pubic bone and really try and work through that center. Lengthening through that spine, lowering those armpits. And again, tuck it under. Good. 2 more. Just really try and get some movement in that back. Pull up through that center and try and draw that pubic bone towards that belly button, towards that forehead. Excellent. And relax. And I just want you to curl one more. Roll yourself up. Standing nice and tall. Give yourselves a clap. Well done. Hope you've enjoyed it. Slightly different. We'll be back on the mat again tomorrow, and I hope to see you. Let me know. And if you'd like this, hit the thumbs up button. Do subscribe if you haven't already, and do tell everyone about it. See you tomorrow morning at 8:45. Take care, guys. Have a good day.